Welcome back, y'all. We are back with our savings challenges that we normally do on Friday. We are doing them today. For the fact is, my daughter had to be taken to the hospital yesterday morning to have a CT scan done. I'm going to make it really short, a long story, into a very short story so we can get going on our savings challenges. It is Saturday, February 11th. Earlier this past week on Wednesday, my daughter goes to church 2 times a week, and as the bus was dropping off children, they ended up hitting a ditch, and it was a minor little accident. It was wet, it was cold, it was rainy, it was dark at night, and they had to use the first responder services to help them get pulled out. They were able to deliver the children to the proper houses. No problems with anybody. Everybody was checked out and was okay. That was Wednesday. Fast forward to yesterday, and my daughter started having a really severe, uncontrollable headaches. She was dizzy. She was lightheaded. She was shaky. Her speech was not proper either. And so the school called me early yesterday morning. I ran and picked her up via using Uber and took her straight into the hospital where they did a CT scan and found out she does have a moderate concussion. And I'm really shocked because she must have hit the window with the side of her head while she was sitting on the bus when the accident happened. And we have to just keep a very close eye on her. There's not really much they said they can do. She's a few days out from that accident now. And she has some pain medication, but it's no screens, which means no TV, no computers, nothing that could overstimulate her mind at this time. So I will keep everybody updated on that. That is why we did not do our savings challenges yesterday, but we're going to get into them and make sure we get caught up on them today. So with that being said, let's talk about how much we have to put into this savings challenge. I did decide to also shop for groceries. I normally shop once a week, but given the situation what happened with Dawnya, plus she's got a ton of upcoming appointments, I really don't want to have grocery shopping on my mind. So I had the last of the groceries come in that I needed for next week is in now. So I will be doing a video. It is a early grocery video for next week, but I just wanted to get it done and out of the way with all the pending appointments coming up. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 120 worth of 20s. Then we have 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So 170 today that is going into our savings challenge binder. All right, so we're going to start out with our pets envelope. This is my Chihuahua Mama envelope. You all know that I am a Chihuahua Mama now of 3. We have Tucker, who is 9, Jaya, who is 4, and now we have little Miss Bella, who is 5. So with that being said, this envelope is not for the dogs to be vetted at the vet. This is for any kind of emergency purposes that happen or any kind of nail clipping and things of that nature. Dogs are all current. They're up to date on shots. Both Tucker and Jaya will go in April to get their shots. Bella just got vetted, so this is $20 going in for any kind of emergency to happen or any kind of care such as nail clippings, any kind of ear cleanings they need to do, or any kind of vet services other than getting their shots, blood work, and everything once a year. So I am caught up until 2025 for both Tucker and Jaya, but I will start stuffing this here shortly as well because I need to get Bella vetted for next year and I do not have an amount for her just yet. So I will start putting more in here starting in March, and it will be a separate little envelope. It'll probably go behind this envelope, y'all, and it will be just for Bella because I don't have her as far out with how much I need to get for her yearly shots and things of that nature like I do Tucker and Jaya. So our next envelope is fall and winter kids. We're working on that for this upcoming year. We are putting in a 10. I had a huge amount left over from last year, so we're just putting in a 10 today, and we're going to continue to work on that. That is for fall and winter for 2023. I already have spring and summer done for 2023, and it's already in the bag under fully funded. Next one is mom, 3rd week. No pounds down. Mommy don't get nothing. Next one is tuition. And tuition has got a hefty $400 in here so far. we are putting in a 10. I'm going to be looking next month to start getting ready to get Jessica and Philip their pictures for school for this year. I'd rather do their pictures in spring, summertime than fall and winter. My kids are year-round homeschoolers with the exception of Dawnya, who is at the mainstream public school, but Jessica and Philip are year-round homeschoolers. So we have that one. The next one is gaming, and gaming is getting a 10. This is for 2024 for all things gaming related for Jessica, Philip, and Dawnya. Our next one is our computer for Dawnya. That is what I'm working on, y'all. Really, really hard for her. She is going to get a 20. It might possibly get a second 20. We'll see here in a minute how much I got left after I do my envelopes. What I do is I pull the amount that I need to pull, and then after that, I will see what we have to stuff, and then I will go back if I have anything extra. The next one, I believe, is movie night. Let me check that real quick. Is that movie night? Yes, it is. This is a little tracker that my son made via Canva for me. And movie night is going to get a 10. We do a lot of movie nights over here, especially me and Philip mostly. The girls aren't really too much into movie night per se. They watch more series than movies. But they are allowed to join in on the food partaking in the movie night. And this is anything that I can buy from stores like Instacart. I can buy from stores there. I can buy from Walmart or whatever. I get the ingredients to make things most of the times at home versus actually ordering out, because we all know ordering out is so much more expensive. All right, my next one is my emergency prep. My emergency prep is me working towards getting my Jackery, y'all, and that is getting a 20 today. It's going to take me some time. That thing is massively expensive. It's over $1,000. So there is for that one. Our next one should be Dream Big. This is in collaboration with Lisa Marie Budgets and anyone else who decided to jump on for the 52-week challenge, but it is a blank challenge. Y'all, I'm not actually showing my trackers because being blind, if I do that and this at the same time, I'm going to mess something up. I will be giving, at about 6 months into the year, I will be giving an updated detail on all my envelopes. So $20 is going in. I know some people do every quarter. I think just once halfway through the year is good enough for me, so I don't have to worry more about that. Most of the time, I'm pretty consistent with what I put in. Snow cone. This is now not only for when we are getting snow cone syrup, which is what we were originally using this beautiful tracker, and we have decided that we are going to get a new snow cone machine. Well, I should say I have decided that we're going to get a new snow cone machine. So with that being expecting now, on top of snow cone flavoring, we are putting in a 20 today. This comes from Budget and Grow. That is Kiara. I love the tracker that she has here. I have to move this for a minute. The tracker is a little bit bigger than the A6 size, just very slightly. I don't want to have to shove this into the envelope and do anything damage-wise to it, so I do it from the outside here. But it works just fine. And again, we are now not just saving just for the liquid for the snow cones. We are saving for our brand new snow cone machine. The one we have is great, but it was a little $20, $30 one, and y'all, it's just not going to hold up for us. There's no doubt about it. And our last one is our $10 savings challenge. Now, the last 2 weeks, I have done this with Liz and Les, and I love Liz, y'all. Please go over and check her out. We have decided that I am not going to use the raggedy old envelope. That is what her whole situation is about. You can use any envelope you want, y'all. You really can. And I have no problems doing it, but my money fell out of my envelope, and it's because it wasn't properly put into a throwing binder, and that's fine. The reason for me is because I am blind, y'all. I can't see, therefore I need something that's a little bit more sturdier. I am still on the challenge with all of you, and everybody that's jumped on board with Liz and Les, and she just was amazing when she put that out and said, you know what, just grab you an old envelope. It doesn't matter if it was an envelope that came from a bill that you needed to pay or whatever. Grab an old envelope, put $10 a week in for 10 weeks. That's an extra $100. Y'all like, hello, yes. So I jumped on board with her, but yes, I did change my envelope. I've been in the process with her for 2 weeks now, so that's $20 that's in there. Another 10's going in for this week. So don't let it distract you that I'm using a different envelope now than just a janky old envelope. I just have this for security reasons because I can't see and I don't want my money falling out of my binder, or I don't want my envelope to fall out of one of my binders because I would not know where it's at. So this is week number 3 out of week 10. We put another $10 in. We're saving $100 in 10 weeks. That's $10 a week for 10 weeks commitment. And I figured out that this is going to go towards a buffer for this binder. That means if I have to pull out of any of these other envelopes and anything happens and I don't have enough, I'll be able to go back to my buffer and I will be able to pull from this. So thank you to Liz from Liz and Les for putting up that challenge and just allowing people to know that you don't need special envelopes, you don't need special envelopes, you don't need special binders. All you need is a old envelope or a new. You know, you can go to the store and for $1.25 you can pick up envelopes at the Dollar Tree, or you may even get them cheaper at Walmart. I think they're like 98 cents at Walmart. And grab yourself a pen. Use the back of the envelope to write down how much you're taking in, how much you're taking out. Write the date and track that way. Put your money in envelopes. And on the front of the envelope, list what it is. That is where you can put your category. You don't need fancy stickers. You don't need anything fancy. A couple of bucks and you can get started. So that is what we have. Now, like I said, I sometimes have money left over and I have a 20 left over. So what am I going to put this 20? Let's go ahead this time and put it in. There's that. There's let's fall winter. Mom don't get nothing because Mom didn't lose any weight. Tuition, gaming. This should be the new computer again. And y'all, I've mentioned this a million times. I'm a broken record. I definitely need to have a brailler so I can just feel my fingers and go, yep, that means computer. We're going to put in a computer because Dawnya is going to be getting herself a laptop for her birthday. Well, let's just say in combination with the $200 that she gave me for her spending money and with the money that I am now shelling out and saving for her, she really does need a laptop, y'all. So $20 is going in there today. So that's what we have. We are caught up with our Friday cash stuffing for our savings challenge, y'all. Again, we're just going to watch Dawnya and make sure that she's doing okay. They said this could take up to a couple of weeks for her to get over it. She has PT next week. In the same day that she has PT, she has an additional appointment that afternoon, which is her first dental appointment before she gets her dental surgery. And then the very next day, she has another appointment with sports medicine. So we're going to be really crazy going on. And I am also going to get her to her actual, just regular physician to get a secondary opinion on what's going on with the concussion. So all things is said, all things done, super busy. Now I got to go get all the groceries and put them on the counter because they just got delivered. And we'll be talking more about my grocery haul that I'm doing today for next week. We're just getting ahead a little bit, but all things are well. Till next time, questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, I'll leave them down below in the comment section. We'll catch you next video. Without Limits is out.